I don't get it, Amelia. What did I do wrong? My voice trembled before I could control it. I hated how small I sounded. She didn't even blink. Her lipstick gloss smile stayed perfectly in place, like she'd rehearsed this scene. Ethan, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just not enough. My heart stuttered. Not enough for what? For me, she said, laughing softly, like it was obvious. You're sweet, Ethan, but sweet doesn't pay bills. Sweet doesn't build a future. I need a real man. Someone who isn't stuck drawing sketches in his bedroom.
Isterte her.
You used to love my sketches. I used to love cartoons too, she shrugged. But people grow up. My dreams are not cartoons. They're cute, she corrected. Just not realistic. She glanced at her friends nearby, and one of them snickered. My chest tightened. She wasn't just breaking up with me. She was performing it. Amelia, are you serious right now? Dead serious, she replied. Look, you're kind. You're talented. But kindness doesn't buy houses. And talent doesn't get you anywhere unless someone pays you for it. She flicked her hair like she was brushing me off her shoulder. Damien understands life. He has plans, investments, a future. Damien, my throat dried. You're dating him? Dating? She laughed louder this time. Oh, Ethan, I've been with him for weeks. I just didn't know how to tell you because you're so fragile. I'm not fragile, I whispered, even though everything inside me was cracking. She leaned closer, her perfume suffocating. You are. You take everything personally. You feel too much. That's not attractive. A man should be strong, ambitious. I am ambitious, I protested. No, she said, shaking her head. You hope. That's different. Dreamers stay poor because they waste time believing life is fair. Her friends nodded like disciples. I swallowed hard. So everything we shared meant nothing? It meant something, she said, eyes briefly softening. It meant I learned what I don't want. Her words hit harder than any punch. You could have told me privately, I muttered. Not like this. Why? You don't listen anyway. Maybe humiliation will help you wake up. My fingers curled into fists, nails cutting skin, but I didn't move. I didn't scream. I just stood there, absorbing every blow she delivered like my silence was a crime. Goodbye, Ethan, she smirked. Find someone who enjoys fairy tales. She walked away, laughing with her friends. My heart dangling behind her like a discarded joke. I didn't chase her. I didn't call out her name. I just stood still, feeling my world detach from me piece by piece. In that moment, I realized something terrifying. She hadn't broken me. She'd revealed I was already broken, and she merely gave the fracture a name. I can't believe she said that to you, Nora whispered as she sat across from me at the kitchen table. Her eyes scanned my face like she was searching for the brother she used to know. Ethan, talk to me. What's there to talk about? I muttered, staring at the cold tea in my hands. She chose him. End of story. That's not an end. That's an excuse. She didn't need one, I said, forcing a laugh that sounded nothing like me. Apparently, all she needed was a richer upgrade. Nora slammed her palm against the table. Stop acting like you deserved it. Didn't I? I shot back. Maybe I was exactly what she said. Fragile, unrealistic, a burden. Her voice softened. You are not a burden. Couldn't look at her. The room felt too quiet, like my thoughts were echoing off the walls. I hadn't slept in days. Every time I closed my eyes, Amelia's voice twisted into something sharper. Nora reached out, touching my hand. She doesn't get to define your worth. She did, I whispered. And the worst part? I believed her. The doorbell rang. Nora frowned. It's late. Who? Professor Alden stepped inside like a storm with glasses. Hail, he said, adjusting his coat. Your sister told me you were struggling. I blinked. Why are you here? He ignored the question. Your draft project was amateur at best. I warned you last semester. Talent without execution is nothing. I know, I muttered. Do you? He leaned forward. You think the world rewards emotions? It doesn't care how much you feel. Cares what you build. My jaw clenched. His voice slithered into my insecurities like poison. So you're here to tell me I'm worthless too? I snapped. His lips twitched. Worth is earned, Ethan. It's not given. Your girlfriend understood that. You should thank her. Nora stood up so fast her chair screeched. Get out. Alden raised a brow. Truth is not cruelty. It's clarity. If he wants a future, he must face it. The door slammed behind him, but his words stayed like smoke in my lungs. Nora knelt beside me. Don't let him get in your head. He didn't need to, I murmured. Amelia already did the job. My phone buzzed. A notification lit up my screen. Amelia and Damien at a rooftop dinner. His arm around her waist, her smile brighter than any she ever gave me. Nora hissed, "Delete that." "I can't," I whispered, staring. "Do you see how easily she replaced me? Like I never mattered." Nora's voice cracked. "Then make yourself matter, Ethan. Not for her, for you." But I wasn't there yet. I stared at that picture until my reflection in the screen looked unfamiliar, hollow, cracked, dissolving. That night, something inside me didn't hurt. It died. And the ash it left behind felt colder than the person she walked away from. "I'm done crying," I muttered, shoving my sketchbooks into a box. My hands shook, not from weakness, but from decision. Maya stood in the doorway, watching me like I was an unexploded bomb. "Ethan, when you say done, do you mean emotionally done? Or the kind of done where you burn your whole life down?" "Maybe both," I said, forcing a half smile. "Tears didn't fix anything. Maybe fire will." She stepped closer, her voice gentle but direct. "That doesn't sound like you." "That's the point," I replied. "The old me couldn't survive. You don't have to destroy yourself to change." "I'm not destroying," I corrected. "I'm rebuilding. From scratch." Before she could answer, my phone rang. A known number. "Ethan Hale?" a deep voice asked when I answered. "Yes. This is Lucas Grant." My breath stalled. Lucas Grant. The Lucas Grant, business magnate, innovator, the man every article called a visionary. "Why are you calling me?" "I saw your portfolio," he said. "You have raw potential. Unrefined but valuable. I'm offering you a position in my development team." I blinked. "Me? Why?" "Because potential means nothing unless someone pushes it into the world. I'm good at pushing." His tone was blunt, almost amused. "Interested?" Maya's eyes widened. She mouthed, "Say yes," but fear choked me. "What if I'm not ready?" "Then become ready," he replied. "Comfort is the enemy. Pain is a signal. Use it." Something in me shifted. Amelia's voice echoed in my skull. "Dreamers stay poor." But Lucas's voice cut through it like steel. "I'll do it," I said, surprising myself. "Good," he answered. "The ones who climb are never the ones who ask for guarantees." He hung up. Maya stared at me. "Ethan, this is huge." "This is necessary," I corrected. "If Amelia wanted a real man, I'll become something bigger than whatever definition she chases." Maya frowned. "Don't do this because of her." "I'm not," I said, though my chest tightened. "I'm doing this so her voice stops living in my head." She touched my arm. "Just promise me you won't lose yourself." "I already lost myself," I whispered. "Now I get to choose who I become." Her eyes softened. "Then choose someone worth loving." I looked around at the cracked pieces of who I'd been. The boy who waited for validation, who mistook affection for worth. "No more tears," I said. Maya nodded. "Then what now?" I exhaled, feeling the first flicker of something fierce. "Now, I turn what she broke into something she'll never reach." Fire didn't burn me that day. It lit the road ahead. "Ethan Hale, we need you in the conference room." I heard my name echo through the open workspace, and for a moment, I hesitated. Years ago, no one said my name like that, with weight, with expectation, with respect. I used to be invisible. Now they waited for me. Lucas stood at the head of the table when I entered, arms crossed, eyes sharp. "You're late," I was finalizing the prototype report, I replied, setting down my tablet. He nodded. Good. Show me. As I presented, the room stayed unervingly silent. Executives scribbled notes, eyebrows raised, heads nodding. When I finished, Lucas tapped the table lightly. Brilliant, he said. Again, your work is becoming a pattern we can't ignore. My heart thudded. Thank you. No, he said, locking eyes with me. Don't thank me. Own it. He dismissed everyone, but stopped me as I turned to leave. Are you starting to believe it yet? Believe what? I asked. That you were never the problem, he replied. I didn't answer. Belief wasn't a switch. It was a war. Weeks turned into months, months into years. Promotions, bonuses, articles with my name in headlines. People who once forgot I existed now pretended they'd always seen greatness in me. But I didn't celebrate. I built. I worked. I climbed. Success felt less like fireworks and more like quiet oxygen. Necessary, invisible, always there. Maya sat beside me in the empty cafe one night, sipping tea. Do you even realize what you've done, Ethan? I just worked, I said. No, she corrected. You transformed. You didn't chase approval. You built a world where you don't need it. It doesn't feel like enough, I admitted. What would enough feel like? I hesitated. Silence. She frowned. Silence. The kind where her voice doesn't echo anymore. The kind where I don't look at my achievements and wonder if they matter. Maya touched my wrist. Maybe silence isn't found. Maybe it's chosen. I didn't know what to do with that. One night, I sat in my office, city lights glowing beneath me. My team celebrated downstairs. Music, laughter, champagne, but I stayed behind. My phone buzzed. I leaned back, the irony pressing against my ribs. Ethan, Lucas appeared in the doorway. Why aren't you downstairs? Just thinking. About him? He asked too casually.
No, primer lit.
Lucas chuckled. You don't need revenge. People like him create their own downfall. I didn't want revenge, I murmured. Then why do you look like victory feels empty? I didn't answer. He stepped beside me. Success isn't supposed to scream. It's supposed to whisper, you made it, and wait for you to believe it. His words sank slowly. Down below, cheers erupted, someone probably toasting another deal I closed. But up here, silence. And for the first time, it didn't sting. Tasted like breath, like space, like possibility, like freedom. The gala shimmered with chandeliers, clinking glasses, and polished smiles. I wasn't here to be admired, but people kept stopping me anyway. Mr. Hale, your latest acquisition, phenomenal. Ethan, you're the future of the industry. Their voices blurred together. Compliments were currency here, and I had more than enough of them. Still, I felt detached, like a guest in a life I'd somehow borrowed. Then I heard a voice I once would have bled for. Ethan? I froze. I turned slowly. Amelia stood there. Same hazel eyes, but dimmer. Same confidence, but cracked. Her dress sparkled, but she didn't. Her beauty remained intact, but something in her spirit had aged. Amelia, I breathed. She stepped closer, voice trembling. It's really you. I almost didn't recognize you. I shrugged lightly. People change. Her lips parted like she wanted to speak. Hesitate. Rewind the last few years. You look different. Successful. I asked. The word came out soft, not sharp. I didn't have venom left for her. Not just that, she whispered. Stronger. Unreachable. Before I could answer, Damien appeared behind her, jaw clenched like a warning. Hale, he grunted. Didn't expect to see you at an event like this. Really? I asked. I thought you were everywhere success tried to breathe. Amelia flinched. Damien scoffed. Still hiding behind sarcasm rather than results. I gestured toward the banners, the presentations, the whispers of my name spreading like wildfire. If these are hiding spots, I need bigger ones. Damien's eyes flickered. Amelia swallowed. Ethan, could we talk? Alone? I didn't nod. I didn't refuse. I simply walked to a quieter corner, and she followed like she always used to, except now, I wasn't the boy chasing her. She spoke first. I owe you an apology. For what? I asked. Breaking me? Or assuming I'd stay broken? Tears filled her eyes. I was wrong about you. Yes, I agreed. But that's not what hurt. You didn't just doubt me. You enjoyed it. Her breath hitched. Damien made me believe things. He made me think strength looked a certain way. Strength isn't loud, I replied. It's quiet. It's choosing who you are without needing applause. She wiped a tear. I miss who you were. I smiled calm, weightless. I don't. Her expression crumbled. Do you hate me? No, I said truthfully. Hate still needs a place in my heart. You don't live there anymore. She sobbed, trying to find her footing. If I had stayed. You didn't, I interrupted. And that's the only part that matters. Across the hall, people called my name. Invitations, opportunities, futures. None of them carried her shadow. Damien approached, voice tight. We're leaving. Amelia looked at me like she was drowning. Ethan, please say something. Anything. I met her gaze, steady as stone. I don't need you to remember who I was. I stepped past her, each word deliberate. I need you to understand who I became after you left. Her silence followed me, but this time, it wasn't mine to carry. My phone buzzed at midnight. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, until the message appeared. I frowned. Damien's family? Why reach out to me? Before I could think it through, the phone rang. I answered. Ethan Hale? A calm voice asked. Yes, this is Aiden, Damien's cousin. I know what he did to you. I leaned back. You'll have to be more specific. The list is long. Aiden exhaled. I don't care about your past with Amelia. This is bigger. Damien's empire, it's a lie. He's defrauded investors, manipulated accounts, and used Amelia as leverage. My jaw tightened. Used her. He always targets someone soft-hearted. Aiden continued. Someone who wants to believe they matter. He breaks them down, then uses their loyalty to climb. I swallowed. Amelia chose him. No, Aiden corrected. He chose her. She was perfect for his narrative. He needed someone who'd worship him. Why tell me this? Because you're the only variable he can't control, Aiden said. You walked away. Everyone else depends on him. That scares him. I let out a laugh devoid of humor. I barely think about him. Exactly, Aiden replied. Damien can't stand irrelevance. Your existence ruins his story. The call ended, but the words didn't. The next day, I found Amelia waiting outside my office. Eyes puffy, shoulders trembling. Ethan, please, she whispered. Can we talk? I almost kept walking, but something in her voice wasn't manipulative. It was broken. We stood on the rooftop terrace, wind whipping through her hair. She looked nothing like the girl who once mocked my dreams. She looked like someone whose dreams had been stolen. He lied to me, she said, about everything. I crossed my arms. Define everything. His loyalty, his wealth, his intentions. He made me feel like I needed him to exist. Her voice cracked. I thought you were weak, Ethan. But he showed you real weakness? I offered. She nodded, tears spilling. You were the only person who ever loved me without wanting anything. I didn't flinch. I didn't love you because of what you had. I loved you because I thought you saw me. She sobbed harder. I didn't know how to love someone who didn't need to be impressed. Silence stretched between us, heavy, honest. Ethan, she whispered, can you forgive me? Forgive? The boy she crushed might have begged for this moment. But I wasn't him anymore. I don't hate you, I said. But forgiveness isn't a door I owe you. It's one I close for myself. She stared at me as if I'd become the judge of her entire life. Damien had given her kingdoms made of gold, but I was the mirror that showed her they were melting. And now she was standing in the ruins, realizing she'd traded a future for a throne built on lies. Amelia stood in my office, hands shaking, eyes pleading like they were trying to resurrect a past I'd already buried. "Ethan, I'm not asking for everything back," she whispered. "Just a chance. One chance to prove I'm not who I was." I leaned against the desk, calm in a way I never imagined I could be around her. "You're not who you were," I said. "But neither am I." She stepped closer. "I can change. I have changed."
No, Irraplia.
"You reacted. That's not the same." Her voice trembled. "You think I didn't suffer? Damien destroyed me." "He didn't destroy you," I corrected. "He showed you what you valued." You walked toward him. A tear slid down her cheek. "I walked away from you." "Yes," I said softly. "And that's the only part one remember." She exhaled like she'd been punched. "Ethan, please, I'm begging you, don't let this be the end." "It ended the night you laughed at my dreams," I said. "Your words turned me into a ghost in my own life." "I know," she cried. "I was cruel. I thought strength meant luxury, success, power. But it was you. You were the strongest person I ever knew." "Strength?" I murmured. "Is choosing respect even when love blinds you." She fell to her knees. Not dramatically, not theatrically. Just shattered. "Then teach me. Help me be better. Let me love you right this time." I looked at her, and for a moment, I saw the boy I used to be, desperate for her validation, aching for her gaze. But that boy was gone. "I don't want to be loved because you lost something better," I said. "I don't want to be the regret you cling to." Damien barged in, face red, voice laced with venom. "Get away from him, Amelia. You look pathetic." I didn't move. "Funny?" I said. I thought that role was already filled. Damien lunged forward, but security intercepted him instantly. Lucas had apparently anticipated this. As he was dragged back, Damien hissed, "You think you won?" I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "You fell without me lifting a finger." Amelia looked at me one last time. "Is there nothing left between us?" "There is," I whispered. Hope flickered in her eyes, and then I extinguished it. "A lesson." Her breath broke. "What lesson?" "That respect is the only currency love accepts. You never paid with it." I opened the door. She stood slowly, dignity in pieces, dreams bleeding out of her silence. I didn't hate her. I didn't love her. I simply let her leave, and for the first time, my heart didn't follow. I used to measure my worth by how loudly the world clapped for me, by how desperately she looked my way, by how painfully I chased the versions of myself others demanded. But somewhere between conquering what was once out of reach and standing above the ruins of those who laughed at me, I realized something terrifying. None of it mattered, not if I didn't recognize the man staring back at me. Tonight wasn't a victory, it was a reckoning. I stood alone in my office, the city lights stretching like veins across the horizon. Silence filled the room, not empty, but whole, like it finally belonged to me. "Are you okay?" Liam asked, leaning against the doorframe. I didn't answer immediately. I watched the skyline, the same one I once begged the future to notice me from. "I'm not sure okay is the right word," I finally said. "What is then?" I breathed in slowly. "Free." He let out a short laugh. "Took you long enough." I smirked because he was right. I had spent years sculpting myself into a person who believed love was something earned. Through obedience, sacrifice, pain. Through shrinking myself so others could feel tall. Not anymore. When she came back, I continued. I realized she wasn't chasing me. She was chasing the version of me she could control. "And you're not that guy anymore," Liam said.
No, Iagzalat.
"I'm not." The truth settled like a crown, not heavy, but rightful. My phone buzzed again. Her name flashed on the screen, a ghost refusing burial. Is this really goodbye? I didn't flinch. I didn't ache. I didn't need her to believe I was enough. I typed back, "It's not goodbye. It's just no longer your story." I hit send.
No hesitación.
No shaking hands. No hollow ache beneath my ribs. It was done. Not because I hated her, not because I wanted revenge, not because she finally saw value in what she once dismissed, but because I no longer needed her validation to breathe. Liam cleared his throat. So, what now? I looked at him, a smile forming. Not sharp, not broken, not cynical. Now, I said, I build a life that isn't a reaction to someone else's abandonment. And who are you in that life? I turned back to the glass, seeing a reflection I finally recognized. Someone who isn't afraid to choose himself. For the first time, those words didn't feel like defiance. They felt like peace. The world could crumble, people could leave, memories could rot. But I was still here, not a product of her neglect, not a monument to their regret, but a man who became his own beginning. And this time, I wasn't chasing love. I was becoming it.